This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Good work with your hands. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's starting to fall apart. All right, time for something else. Let's go.
Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between Michael Maverick Chiesa and Tyron Woodley. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date, can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Chiesa is 38, Woodley is 44. Chiesa is 4 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw.
He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds.
Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA,
Presenting the challenger, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now, Introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 18 wins, no losses.
He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC welterweight championship fight. All eyes on the champion as he looks to defend the title yet again. Prior to his title reign, we saw this 170-pound title change hands quite a bit. Not so since he earned the strap. We'll see if he can keep it here tonight against the #1 contender. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a... Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to rotate that.
That is it.
He got it! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort that he puts in retaining his title. One of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.
Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between Michael Maverick Chiesa and Kamaru Usman. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions. Certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he is the best 170 in the world. And he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Both fighters identical in age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses.
He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Introducing the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses.
He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC welterweight championship fight. Whoa! Oh, he might be out.
That was landed clean.
Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Chiesa gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got very bad. He didn't like that left hand.
Wow! He's out!
Oh my goodness! What a performance!
Yes, sir, it It goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're gonna get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you gotta show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee 𝐷𝐻 called a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael Chiesa.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.
Who could have pictured this, huh? I mean, I always knew you were something special, but this is next level. Only a handful of fighters have become double champs in the UFC. Some very rare company. And time. Good. All right, at the end of the night, though, remember, it's just a fight. Stay focused on the task at hand. We can worry about finding more trophy space in the morning. All right, let's go. Good. That's it.
All right, the super fight is finally here. The UFC champion in all his glory, trying to become a simultaneous two-division champion here tonight. This is a lofty, lofty perch. Few men or women have been on it. Let's see if he can complete his mission here tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have.
I can leave 100,000, baby. Still count 100,000 later. Keep the position on that page. Started to start over bench me. As you said, he said me running the million if he said to check me. Cause I got ends that I can't even check about. Couple wins that I can't even check about. Spin a jam too when I ain't feeling. I do the mans, I'm the one that they want to.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Adesanya is 37. Chiesa is 39. Adesanya will have a 5-inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, no losses.
He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, presenting the challenger, Michael Maverick Chiesa. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner.
This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses.
He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
The fighters touch him up.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion trying to get up. And now his opponent, just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done. What a performance.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. Well, rarefied air in the UFC, he wins the super fight to become a 2-division UFC champion. His future now undeniably in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
Well, you can add his name to the list of the greatest fighters in UFC history, a future Hall of Famer as he becomes a 2-division UFC champion here tonight. Some suggested maybe he was biting off more than he can chew. The naysayers are eating crow right now. You are staring at a 2-division UFC champion. Our most sincere congratulations.